So I want to share a story before I bring up our first speaker. It was November 13th, 2024, and I was really annoyed. And I believe November 13th is World Kindness Day. A member of the Dental Nachos community, a free Facebook group, had nowhere to turn, needed help, and some of the Nacho members were really rude about helping her. Her amazing friend Dylan shared her GoFundMe and said, "This is my friend Katia too, who needs help, and it would be great if we helped her." And there was no requirement to help her. So what did some of the members do in my group? Okay, Katia shared her story. International student, doing her post-bac, didn't have the money to finish her post-bac. I've never been in a situation like that in my life. I'm so lucky to have grown up not having to worry about that. And some of you here in this audience have had to grow up having to worry about that. So wouldn't it be great if people just came to help her? But not my group. Some of the haters said things like, "Can someone contribute to my loans too? You're entitling everybody, Dr. Nacho." And this is a free Facebook group. But I was motivated because at first I shared it. But once they started saying that, I said to myself, now we're going to really help Katia too. I had to make this announcement. Joe McGonigal's here, one of my friends. And you can read this for a second. "I'm exhausted by the judgmental comments made by some of my members. I've spent years kindly asking for these not to be posted. Keep it in your head. I do not care to read them. Challenge ideas, don't attack people." Announcement 6,789 on this topic. And Joe said, 6,800 is when you really drive it home, okay? So what happened next? An amazing thing happened next. The community came to the rescue of Katia too. Working as a goal, we got her to the $20,000. Me sharing and making videos. But my donation was maybe like $50 or $100. It was the community that came to support her. And what's really amazing is next year, she is going to Creighton Dental School because of the Dental Nachos community. Truly a community that cares. And I never miss a chance to kindly tell people, told you so, okay? Kinda, my whole thing, right, Todd? So I said, look, everybody, Katia got into dental school. So I said, thanks to the people who are hating and rude for motivating me to help her. Friends that have your back are priceless. And she wrote this. Like, this is a real person who's going to be a dentist just like you, who had nowhere to turn. And she thanked this community for having her back. What meant so little to some people, $50, $100. One amazing pediatric dentist, when it was close to the $20,000, just donated the $800 to get her there. These small things add up, and next year she gets to continue living her dream. And this was my message for the haters. They can go fund themselves. Okay. What you can also take from that is whether you're a dentist with an awesome solo practice, whether you run a social media group, whether you join a mom's group, lots of haters out there. You're going to have to figure out how to deal with them. So when we went to the Cayman Islands to Manal's amazing event, it's always about that starfish story. And if you don't know this story, there's a young kid on the beach, and all these starfish washed up. And we were in the Cayman Islands. It's true. If they get out of the water, they die. If they get out of the water, they die. I was chastised by my older moderator. I was almost putting them out of the water many times when we were in the Cayman Islands, okay? Washed up on the beach, and this kid's throwing starfish back, and some older crotchety guy walks by and says, "You're never going to save them all." And he throws one back, and he said, "I saved that one." So together, we can save more starfish. Who needs help? Ask for help. It's what this whole thing is about. Being a dentist, you can be surrounded by people, but feel so lonely. So in this room, create friends that you take with you. And that's my main message